Good morning and welcome back. This is Friday morning and it'll be the last update for the week. Want to see how things turned out, because what we're calling for was we were down in this area for weekly PL dot refresh and weekly PL dot push, and that's what we got. And now where the market is stalled out, that's the interesting thing. And let me take a look at the daily chart, and as you recall, this is where we were on the last update, and we're figured we'd see this market hold at the PL dot because of the weekly support as well and push on through. As you recall, it had broken through this resistance area and closed above it. It closed on top of this resistance area, and so we did get a PL dot push on the daily and all the way up here. And this, when the market is way up above the envelope top like this, or way below the envelope bottom, we call it a C wave. And yesterday, this C wave continued way up here, a long way away from the PL dot. And this is what the overnight market has given us right now, is it's come back down. It's sitting on top of the PL dot. So the question is, why did it stop where it stopped? And what we can do is we can look into the higher time period and see what happened. Now, when you signed up for the introductory membership, you were enrolled in a series of emails, some videos in there. We talked about the Drummond lines in one of them. We talked about the Drummond lines in great detail during the lessons. And this line right here is called a 6-1 down. And it goes from the bottom of this bar through the PL dot area and extends to where this new bar is forming. So this 6-1 down has been on the chart right when the monthly bar when the monthly bar was first forming. So we've got a resistance area up in this area here. Now, taking that over to the weekly chart. So this is our monthly resistance. One of the other lines that we talk about is called a 5-9, which goes from the bottom of this bar across the top of this bar and locates just above where we were yesterday. So there's a 5-9 down locating in that area. And then also we talked about a couple of times now is when we go into congestion on the weekly chart, as we did last week, we tend to find support or resistance 2 to 3 dots back. So this is exactly where we are, and this is where the market has stalled out. So looking at the daily chart again, we got up in this area where the monthly resistance, the weekly 2 to 3 dots back, the weekly 5-9 down, and the market is reacting to that area. So this trend run up is probably done. Being a Friday, maybe it is not much going to happen after so much movement in a week. So we'll see what happens going into next week. But this is probably the end of the upward thrust in this market for the time being, and we're going to see this weekly maybe want to come down next week, and that's the wrong indicator. We're going to see the weekly closing in somewhere in this area and then probably coming down to test this, and then we're going to see if we get another push or if this area is going to start to break down. So that's it for now. You know the drill. If you have any questions, please post them below the video. Have a good weekend and look forward to seeing you next time.